So as Nakami and Isaki get closer to one another, they have been found out by Kurashiki-sensei, who, after hearing their pleas, decided that she's going to become the advisor for the astronomy club and also reopen up the astronomy club because they really needed people to come in and join and use the use the giant telescope, because those are the sort of things that needs to be used at the very least a few times so that it doesn't, I assume it doesn't like rust up and all that. So the astronomy club has been created. I wonder what the audience, by the audience I mean the school, the people in the school, are going to react, and what Nakami and Isaki are going to continue to do with their activities, you know, consider that the both of them are insomniacs and they can't sleep, so they've got a perfectly good club excuse to stay up at night, so it'll be exciting to see, and if we're just going to see them continue on with the club, or if we're going to see that other member that will eventually come, whether they're going to come in this episode, or they're going to come in the next episode, or they're one of those characters that are going to come in, like, literally in the later half of the anime, because gotta love those. Ooh, and I almost forgot about the cat, which is Tuchan. The fucking troll. God, what a great freaking name for that cat. Anyways, if you guys enjoy the content, remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. And if you didn't like the content, dislike the video and we'll be on our way. Let's get started. Oh, talking it with his friend. I was just thinking, does he make lunch for his guy friend? Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is. Dude, no, spare me. Oh, he's a part of the student council? Damn, who's this kid? Is he a new transfer student? He's not even wearing a school uniform, so... What's the term? Oh, I just slipped my mind. What's the term of, like, somebody who is born with... Okay, I was just looking at this opening, right? It showcased us the three important characters. Nakami, Isaki, and Tuchan. You know, I think out of an opening, this is the most that looks like a TV show to me. You know, it really gives that feeling. Cat! Alright, cat signs too. Put its paw on the ink. It's part of the member. It's part of the club. Alright. Oh, damn. Well, shit. If I was club president, I'm like, well, guess I'm quitting. Oh. Well, he's in this school. Student council. And can pull strings. Mm-hmm. Chillaxing. Yeah, all got a nice scenery out here too, you know? You just minus all the bugs that's flying around. Damn, how long have you guys been walking? The sun is setting. Jesus. It's our cat cafe. Betty? Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's the fucking... Oh shit, dude, look at those fucking gamers and they rhythm games. Oh shit. This is the arcade. What are you... What are you, a kung fu master? Cat! Oh. Rollo. Yeah, I'm just a fucking prize-winning photography member, that's all. Mm-hmm. Ooh, what are you making? Cat! She's totally self-centered. Alright, that's a lot of assumptions. But also, I guess, self-projection. Ooh, she made food for you guys too, how nice. Why don't you just stay here? Well, yeah, it is nighttime, so. Look at this little fucking... What are you, a kudere? Okay. A sudden yawn attack. She's just been napping in there. I mean, yeah, who else is other than don't pretend you know me. Damn, dude, this cat's fucking that thing up. You never know. That's a small price to pay. Alright. Well, you're not gonna be good enough if you don't fucking do it. Good, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of things happened. You know, outside it just kind of looks like a fast food restaurant. not a fast food, just a restaurant in general. God, the amount of fashion that we've been seeing from her. Seems like she's always wearing something that's like covering her neck, though. Cat! You're coming with me. Oh, I love that she's got the cat backpack. A cat on a leash. Damn, dude, the spotlight is just on the cat. I'm just over like, well, suddenly I'm watching Yuru camp again. So she was making the pancake, thing, right? The batter. There you go. And this is Was that a foldable spatula? Damn. That's a really good fucking shot. Yes. Cat's telling you, maybe you should send the photos. Look at her struggling there. Oh, don't worry, they're gonna be awake. Oh my god, dude. This cat's... Oh, dude, let me do it for you. Wow, dude. Oh, the both of them read it. Where are you? Her picture is Rollo. They're a part of the astrology club, come on. Okay, so, well, at least we found out that it's not a new member, but just a graduate who's running an arcade. And also a person who, you know, obviously, initially I thought was just a dude, but it's actually a girl. She's got such... What a fucking fashion on her, though. It's great. You know, consider that these two are usually wearing their school uniform, unless they're out. But it's always nice to see characters in various fashions, you know? Like, these are all the sort of clothes that they're wearing throughout their week. Well, I guess I will go write my notes, and we will be right back to the center. Dude, I cannot. My Yuri-gago is just on permanently now at this point with the way... Because, okay, I'm still taking notes, but I'm probably not going to talk about this when I go into this full-on discussions, but I might as well just talk about it here. Right, so I was just kind of thinking... Oh, actually, there was something else that was written here. Hold on. Oh, Kurashiki-sensei did. Okay, so that just says the national high school stuff, right? Okay, so like, you know, you see the reflection, and you see Shiromaru, Shiromaru, and then I assume this is Kurashiki-sensei, perhaps? Or it could just be another nurse, who knows, you know? Or a person who's into science and they're wearing a lab coat, you know? But I was seeing that, I was just like, okay, you know, maybe, just maybe. And then as we're seeing more of Shiromaru and how she kind of just starts like blushing and everything and she doesn't like it when people get close to her, which, I mean, understandable, you know? Gotta keep your fucking personal space and all that. See, look, like, with the way that he's doing this, and she's just like, you know, she's just kind of like, alright, fucking stay away from me, you know? Don't get too close. Also, this is just Isaki going in like, oh, he's very excited about it, which she points out later on. Anyways, I need to stop talking about those stuff. I'm trying to go back to my Yuri goggles. Python? That's the name of the fucking playboy from Bokuyaba. That's not his actual name. It's his nickname. So, anyways, there's this also, right? With her coming in. I love it. It's just Shiromaru's just like, hold on! Stop! Stop getting so close to me! What the fuck's going on? And so... man. And so Kurashiki-sensei comes over, you know, she's like, there's no reason to be nervous. And she just goes in, she's like, you can always depend on your senpai here. And god damn it, dude, we've got fucking eyes, just her looking up at Kurashiki-sensei, and then here's Nakami, who's just like, oh, okay. That's all I wanted to talk about. These Yuri goggles, they fucking stay on. Fantastic. The nice thing about looking at arcades is that they use, like, some of the actual cabinets of, like, the... And it seems like this one's low focus on rhythm games, which is always nice. I love arcade games that's mainly focused more on rhythm games. But I think these ones are the stupid ones that's like touchscreens, and then I think there should be like sensors somewhere around here that's like you know, if you're on here in touchscreen and then there's like a note that's like up in midair or something, you have to put your hands over the sensor so then it'll touch so then, you know, you can touch the notes like that. I hate those. It's way too fucking gimmicky, and I feel like it doesn't work for me a lot of the time, especially if it's like something that's like touch sensor. I feel like it can barely register my fucking fingerprints, or at the very least my skin, you know. Then like at some point you have to buy gloves specifically for touchscreen stuff because you're gonna fucking get your hands all dirty from touching it all the time, and also the gloves kind of, I don't know if the gloves register better. I think they do, but like, anyways, it's very, it's a little too gimmicky for me. But I think this was the one that they were showcasing before. It's like the DJ one. I don't really play that one as much, but I don't even know if I play it at all. The last time I watched somebody play it, actually, is this a different cabinet, or this looks like it's in a different, no, I think it's the same game, no, it's a different game cabinet. You know, they're coming on the other side, so that's the camera switch. Right, so that's, that might be the DJ thing that I was talking about, the thing that they were showcasing when they first come in and enter this place. Hold on. Hell yeah, look at that shit, boys. That man got coins stacked for days. Come on, it's the new age. We use cards now. But yeah, I think that could be the DJ game, but it also could be just a whole different one. Dude, that fucking DJ game where like it's one player, but you can play two players, you know, because it's like there's two plays in one of the cabinet. And I remember the first time I saw somebody play it, I thought that you had to use both controllers. But no, when I was watching him, he was just too fucking good. Because he was playing two games at the same time. He was just out here fucking doing both shit. And I was just like, wow, you know, this game looks really hard. The fact that you have to play two different songs at the same time, or not two different songs, but it's the same song, but, you know, both on the... He was playing two-player mode as a one-player guy. So, and I remember that's the first time I saw that guy, and I was just like, man, he's too good. Actually, no, it was, damn, this cabinet looks really hard. But no, that guy was just too good. And also, I just wanted to note that he was in a business suit, so like, he just came home or is on break or something from his office job, and he's just like, I gotta play some rhythm games. What is this cabinet? I feel like I've seen it before, but I also am not sure. Yeah, it is. It is the DJ game. I fucking see the little spinny disc right there. Okay. And then there's the fucking guitar, little guitar game, and then the drummer sets right there. Okay. God. Makes me miss the arcade, but again, the arcade that I go to, I don't know why I say again as if I talk about it all the time, but the arcade that I go to, they keep getting rid of the fucking games that I like and putting in new ones that I don't like. They're way too fucking gimmicky. Anyways, complaints about arcades for later. Alright, so that was episode 3 of Insomniacs After School. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. We've got introduced to our other character that we've been seeing in the opening. Her name is Shiromaru, and she's a graduate, so she's a senior, or a senpai as you would say. So she's not a part of the club member, but she is going to be hanging around the school, which, you know what, if she's able to just come into school and like nobody's gonna question her, totally fine. You know, maybe this just got a lax security out here. Yeah, she's gonna be out here hanging out for a while, and very much enjoy her character right now. She's very, very cute. You know, she's you know, you can see her just constantly blushing and just really liking the concept of like, oh, you know, I've got other people who are interested in this whole interest, you know? They seem very enthusiastic, and she's quite happy about it, you know, with the way that she was saying like, hey, maybe I could come and visit you guys at the observatory and all that, you know, and the way that she has them on her phone, and and she was considering saying the pictures that she likes, you know, because like these are some really good pictures, but she has nobody to talk to about, you know. So here are these two who are starting to get an interest in astrophotography, so it's very nice. I very much am enjoying Shiromaru's character right now, and you know, all the whole stuff that I was talking about with my Yuri goggles on. These Yuri goggles, they stay strapped on tight. With the beginning and just the whole thing that started off with them searching for Shiromaru and all that, with Nakami and Isaki joining the astronomy club, and since Isaki is already a part of another club, she can't be the president, so Nakami has to be the person who takes over, and with him having the duty as the president, he needs to... The picture's just been on this cat. Tuchan. Oh, Tuchan, we only saw you for the beginning of this episode. Right after that, we got introduced to another cat. Anyways, Nakami has to present the club activity of the astronomy club to the annual budget meeting in September, and the result of this meeting determines how much funding you're going to get for your club, and so they have to figure out what the hell is the club activity for the astronomy club. To which I really love this response from Kurashiki-sensei. Just, what a baller, dude. What did she say? You also have to demonstrate to school that you're engaged in legitimate club activities. Yeah, so that's sort of what she was saying in the last episode as well. You gotta record or what Nakami was saying from Kurashiki's words. Anyways. So he says, well, what exactly should we do? And she's over like, beats me. And then the both of them were just staring at each other. Before she's just like, alright, you got me. Here's the activity from the last time this fucking club was up, right? And so she was talking about Shiromaru. There we go, I don't know why. Alright, so I already reached out to that alumni and explained the situation, so. Which then takes us over to Shiromaru, but in the next time that they were meeting at this observatory, they were talking about the activity that they're going to present as part of the September budget meeting, and so they've got two plans right now, I believe. It's two plans. The first plan is to host the Perseid meteor shower, have a viewing party of the meteor shower in August. What did you say before that? I did some research. Okay, and so there's a Perseid meteor shower coming in August, so they're gonna hold a viewing party on the school's roof. Actually, did Kurashiki-sensei said that you invite other people? Yeah, did she say that you invite people outside of school as well? I think advertising it to people outside of the school would be best. Okay, so that's one of the big major point that they're going to do, and I assume what we're going to see as well. I'm also not sure what month we're on right now. I don't know if they've showed us. I feel like they've showed us calendars before, but I haven't really been paying attention to it. But I don't know, the next time they show me time or something, I'll keep track of it, because I like to know what month we're in, especially if they're giving us, like, a deadline and everything. So the next one is the photography contest, the night sky photography contest, which, as Kurashiki-sensei says, if he wins a prize, any prize, right? The student council has to give them at least some sort of budget, right? Yeah, then the school won't have a problem providing the club with funds. So if he's able to win any prize, you know, it doesn't have to be first prize or anything, as long as it's a prize. You know, it means he can always improve. What is he, a fucking first year? I actually don't know whether, is he a first year or second year? Anyways, with this whole spiel, and with Shiromaru giving them some tips on what Nakami should be taking picture of, because, anyways, with Shiromaru giving them tips on what they should be taking pictures of, or Nakami specifically, because Isaki is going to be working on the posters and all these other spiels, so Nakami is going to be the one who's going to take the photos. So Shiromaru suggests that, you know, they're going to take something that's local, because you get more brownie points. And she suggests that they're going to take a picture at Chirihama. You know, if the waves are calm, you'll be able to take a really good picture of, like, the starry, of the starry skies being reflected on the ocean. Isaki said that that's where they're going for summer camp, so that's another plot point that we're going to have. And with the whole photography stuff, you know, we see that Nakami is kind of on this, not on the fence, but he's just not confident in himself, which, I mean, understandable. You're literally just starting out to take photography, and now you're just and now you have to fucking enter your photo into a fucking contest because you might need the fucking you're most likely going to need the budget for the observatory and all that, or for the astrology club. So it's a lot of pressure for Nakami. But as Isaki and Nakami are walking home together, or walking somewhere around, I don't know where they're going, but, you know, as Nakami says, things are gonna get busy, and she says, they sure are, but you look excited about it. Alright, how can I not be, you know? And then he goes and he talks about, like, after going through all these stuff that they've been going through, right? You know, now we're gonna take advantage of our sleeplessness to capture the stars on camera. Isn't that kind of amazing? They've come very far from where they were in episode 1. Especially Nakami, who has been suffering through the night, and, you know, with him constantly trying to sleep and all that. But now that he's here with Isaki, and again, with Isaki saying, like, hey, if we can't sleep, we might as well have fun. So now here they are, you know, going through this adventure of theirs. And it's all really started because of their insomnia. So I very much enjoy that, and it kind of goes back to what I said about how Isaki has noticed how enthusiastic Nakami is when he goes to ask Shiromaru for advice on the camera and all that, you know, like, teach me sensei, teach me senpai and all that. So it's very nice. The astronomy club's got stuff to do, and we've got things to look forward to, so it'll be fun to see that when it happens. And again, if anybody knows what month we're in right now, I'd appreciate that, so I can write that in my notes. Or just give me a timestamp on, like, a certain episode where they show the calendar. Moving away from the astronomy club and our two main characters, we have Shiromaru, who is the manager at the arcade, which I've already went on a rant about the arcade as well, so goddamn wish that was me, being a manager of an arcade. But also, she lives in a tin box, it looks like. It looks one of those, like, cargo boxes for, like, ships. That's why it looks like it, except it's just right next to the fucking arcade, which, look, if you live right next to the arcade, fucking sick, dude. In terms of this response, when we first saw it, it reminded me of the way that Kurashiki had said it. You know, with Nakami saying, like, hey, we wanted you to tell us what kind of activities the astronomy club does. And she's just like, I don't know. But she, you know, she has a good excuse because, as she says, all the third years pieced out and left her as the only member until graduation. But she says that's not so bad because she could monopolize the observatory. It was like a private room in school, which is something that's Nakami and Isaki is feeling, you know, with the observatory being the place that only they can manage to catch some sleep. So I like that the two high schoolers are able to share that ideal with Shiromaru. I think I already talked a little bit about Shiromaru and how, like, you know, she is a little excited. She's trying not to show it, but you can see with, like, the amount of time she gets very blushy, but she is excited to be able to talk about this with other people. And she does spend her time alone for the most part, kind of like with Nakami freaking projecting himself. Once I find where it is. Here it is. Shiromaru-san likes doing things her own way, huh? More like she's totally self-centered, you know, collaboration's not her strong point. And then he goes and he says, I have no doubt she's spent all her time at school being by herself, just fiddling on her phone or sleeping at her desk during recess. And then he's just dealing self-damage to himself as he's doing this. About how she doesn't have a single friend. He's fucking critical damage, dude. And that kind of goes back to the later scene on this scene as they're talking about the meteor stuff, right? With Kurashiki saying, you'll need to recruit some event personnel. Any ideas who can help out? And then he glances over And then here she is saying, I figured you were lacking in the friend department. And he says, don't pretend you know me. Which is like, hey man, that's what you were fucking doing. When you were at her place, you know? Hey, you guys are just two peas in a pod. Oh, I forgot, we did get to see more of Two-chan during the scene, huh? It's just Two-chan fucking around. And then we got to see more of Rollo. God, we've got 2 cats in this anime now. Now it was a 10 out of 10 before with 1 cat. Now there's 2 cats. What is this, a 20 out of 10? Jesus Christ. So anyways, we had the last segment with just Shiromaru and Rollo. And you know, when Shiromaru was talking about like the whole camping gear, right? With like the camping tents and like having you know, some light little luggage for when you, I don't know, when you need to take a fucking nap or something while you're waiting for the fucking picture. She was talking about that. All I was thinking about is, I'm getting flashback to Yuru camp again. But man, it just her just sitting on her little camping chair making food and everything. I was just getting that fucking Yuru camp vibe. But you know, she was having fun. She and then of course it's this right here. This is what was making me think of, oh, it's Rin. She's just out here fucking sitting on her camping chair and reading her book while waiting for her photos. My last point that I wanted to talk about, because I think I pretty much have already talked about the whole point of the episode, which is the whole planning of what's going to happen next. You know, here's the plot point for you to keep track of. Yeah, so like she was just gonna be like, all right, cat, you gotta hold down the fort, but then the cat comes, you know, and sits on her fucking shoes like, you're coming with me. Also, I love that fucking cat backpack. It's so fucking nice. We see that Rollo's out here staring into the fucking camera and all that, right? And she's just like, oh, it's stunning, but you can't really tell, huh, Rollo? Well, I mean, it's a cat. But then you see Rollo starts like tapping at the phone, right? Like, hey, maybe you should consider using your phone to send the picture, huh? I love this part though. It's so relatable. You know, with her having this picture and she's just like, oh man, I can't send it. It's so weird and awkward. It's like, I don't know, 1:30 or something. They're probably sleeping right now. They're high school kids. They need their sleep. Why am I gonna send them this late at night? You know, I'm just a fucking weirdo. So, very understandable. This is me when I try to fucking call the doctor and I just can't fucking press call. And this cat is exactly who I need to come in and push the button for me. So, like, you see this cat? He's determined. He just comes in, just taps on her fucking thumb, and then just makes her send it. It's 1:55, so it's like almost 2 a.m. But, I wrote my note that Rollo is an isekai cat. This cat knows what's up. It's been isekai'd into a cat and now it's living out its life, and it's just like, oh man, my human, she's so stupid. Doesn't even know how to make friends. I gotta help her out on this. Well, you know, Rollo's either an isekai cat or is just a genius. It's a genius cat. Certainly has more smarts than Two-chan, that's for sure. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen the smarts of Two-chan yet. Although Two-chan was a little smart in terms of like waiting for Kurashiki-sensei to walk away in order to steal her lettuce again. So, I don't know. I think Two-chan just got the confidence, you know? It's got the riz. As the kids would say, walking all confidently, you know, the first time into the nurse's office and steal her lettuce right in front of her. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this episode. It's like I said, it's a pretty nice episode. I really like Shiromaru as a character, and excited to see more of her. And to see if my Yuri goggle will continue to stay on or not. That'll be exciting. But alright folks, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.